All right, so here are all the fruits, right? It kind of might be hard to see the models for it, but I'll put a text up on the screen to show you guys exactly what a fruit I'm showing you guys, right? So we have all of them right here. I'm gonna start off with the garbage ones. It's going from S to D tier, right? First one, I definitely have to go spin. We're gonna cover spin first. As you see, this is what it looks like. It has 2 moves, right? But I'm gonna put it in, all right? It literally only has the flight move, then the twister move, which is okay, but it's not really anything you should be very excited over to get. And it's gonna be super easy to find and always gonna be in the stock no matter what. So this fruit is just very bad in my pile with only 2 moves, since it's a very common fruit. So there's nothing else I can really say about that. Next we have is spring with 3 moves. All right, this is what it looks like. So I'll put this still in D tier in my opinion. I'm still gonna put this in D tier. It has the spring move where you move forward. All right, the spring knock, it's like a singular punching move. Then you get the spring cannon, all right, which is kind of a multi-hitting move. All right, it's a high, it's nothing crazy though. But the spring leap, it's not really that crazy for transportation at all. So yeah, it definitely has to go in D tier with this fruit as well. Next we have is Kilo, which is actually a pretty decent fruit compared to these 2 at the bottom. All right, I'm gonna put Kilo in C because it's gonna be very decent for grinding. All right, most of its moves are AoE dealt. So like if I show you guys the abilities, right, I'm gonna put some gameplay of the abilities on the screen so you know what I'm talking about, since I have made a video showcasing all the fruits. But first move is 1000 kg. It's a good AoE move. Then second move is 5000 kg. Then you get the lighten move, which is basically kind of useless unless you're trying to get to high place. But the other 2 moves completely wipes out compared to the fruits down here, spring and spin, you know? So I'll put it in C tier. I'll put it in C tier since it's gonna be good for grinding, and the damage is gonna be decent as well. The rarity is still kind of poop, but it's still better compared to these 2, right? Next fruit we have is Chop, right? Chop has 3 moves: tackle, bicycle kick, and chop fest. All right, so at least 3 of the moves actually do damage. So I'm gonna put this in C as well. It's better than the 2 down here, right? But yeah, you got the tackle move, bicycle kick, which is all right. Then chop festival, where you can literally just hold down. It's doing multi-hittings a time at a time, all right? And it's still pretty common, so I wouldn't really be going crazy over a fruit like chop, but it's still decent. I still would rather use Kilo over this in my opinion. All right, that's just me. It's a yeah. So now that we're done with the common fruits, let's get to the uncommons or rares. So yeah, for the uncommon fruits, we have a bomb first, which I will actually put in B tier. It's actually gonna be very, very good for grinding. First move, you got landmines, which I think, yeah, landmines, which is gonna be good because a lot of the NPCs in the game are like grouped kind of together, especially if the landmines are, you know, around, not like in just one spot. So it's going to be very, very decent when you're trying to group up the bandits together and kill them at one time. Then you get point blank, where you can literally put the cursor at where you want to use the move, and it can definitely still hit multiple people for the bomb, right? Then the last move, you get self-destruct, which has some very, very good AoE for grinding and the damage in general. So yeah, it definitely deserves to be in B tier compared to Kilo, chop, spring, and spin. So yeah, next we have is smoke fruit, which is an uncommon as well. I have smoke fruit currently in the game, and it's all right. It's definitely all right. Does some decent damage. Moves are all right as well. I still would think, to be honest, bomb is better than this. You know what I'm saying? I still think bomb is better than this. Yeah. You get the first move, which is just like a projectile move, right? White blow. You throw like smoke at them, and it can definitely still hit multiple people. Don't get me wrong. Then you get white area, which is a huge AoE move. Definitely better than the first one. Then you get white cyclone, which is the third move, right? This throws them up in the air while still doing damage, and it can hit multiple people if they walk into it, only if they walk into it. So yeah, then you get then you get smoke flight, which is all right. It's nothing really crazy. The speed for it is you know, the speed for it is So I'm gonna put this over all the other ones down here, but I'm gonna put it behind bomb. The only reason it should be over bomb is because it has a flight and transportation move, but damage wise, I think bomb still is definitely better. Next fruits, we got some of the rares. We have gas, which is, I would say it's a B tier fruit as well. It's definitely not A. Only reason why it should be considered for A is like combo potential and maybe damage. All right, but grinding, it's not so good in my opinion. It's not so good. It has gas flight, which I think it's a bit faster than smoke's flight, which is cool. Got gas chill. The range on that move, it's a shooting type move, so projectile shooting type move, but the range isn't that good at all. Then you have another move which you just rush towards them with a blade, which is all right. Then you have another move where you're just like throwing gas in front of you, and it's not that great for grinding. I still think bomb is better than that for grinding wise, but it is rarer than both of these two, but that's really all I can give it. You know what I'm saying? For grinding, I think these two definitely would still be better in my opinion. Then we got barrier right here, right? Now you have the stairs move, which is, I guess it could be useful if you're trying to get to some high place. Other than that, I guess. Then you have the wall move. Throw a wall at them, do some damage. They have to be in front of you, obviously, right? The range is Then you have the dome move, where you can either protect yourself or use it on an opponent. It does damage, all right? It does damage on release. Then they get stuck inside of there. So you can try to do some combo moves, I guess. I don't know if it's still, the damage will still hit them once they're inside. But hey, there's a lot of stuff you can try to do with that move. For the dome you put them over in. Then the last move, spikes, which throws spikes in front of you. To be honest, I want to put this over gas, to be honest. I'm gonna put it over gas, F it. So yeah, that's two of the rares. We got two more. Next fruits we have is paw, love, and sand. Love, I'm gonna go ahead and put in A tier, since all of the moves are like damage wise, right? Every single move is damage wise. It does some good damage. It's a rare fruit, and yeah, the move set is decent. You got the first move, you throw a arrow or a heart at them, pretty decent. Second move, fragrance kick. It's a good AoE move. Third one is love shotgun, just like a better version of the first move. Then fourth move, you get mellow ray, which they have to be in front of you, but it's still good damage. So I would put it in A tier in my opinion. So it's gonna still be decent for grinding, but over these fruits, I'll be happy to have this in my opinion. Next, we have sand, right? Sand, I low-key will put sand over love, right? You get desert blade, which it goes in a straight line, so they have to be in front of you to use. Then you get railgun, you throw the little sand at the ground, then it explodes, which causes AoE as well, which does decent damage. It's pretty good. Then next move is desert tornado, which it doesn't just stay in one spot. It spins around, like goes in circles, so it's gonna hit a lot of people if I'm not mistaken. So very, very good move. Then you get a transportation move as well, which is a sand flight. So I would put this over love. All right, grinding it's definitely good. Rarity, they're both rares. In movesets, this one's probably more usable, but hey, that's just my opinion. Next we have is paw, which I'm putting over both of these. All right, paw has all damage moves. You get paw punch, you gotta be straight in front of them, right? It's the other one, paw barrage, which you can literally hold this down and it shoots like every single wear, bro. Every single wear, you can hold it down and it can hit multiple people, so it's gonna be good for grinding as well. So that's good. Third move, you get paw launch, which is a better version of the paw punch, but it has range on it, so that's pretty good. Then the last move is Yuri's shock, which does one of the most damages in the game if I'm not mistaken, so it definitely deserves to be in A tier. Once you hold it down then release the AoE, it's going to be killing a lot of NPCs, so definitely a good freaking fruit. So yeah, that's all the rare fruits we have left. Get to the legendary. And right quick, I want to make some minor adjustments. I forgot some of these fruits on here that I placed in B tier are Logia, so you're not going to be getting hit by most of the NPCs when grinding. So we're gonna move this right here, and yeah, we're gonna put this right here. All right, I think this is a fair adjustment. All right, so for some of the legendary fruits, we got flame, which is a decent fruit, right? Obviously a Logia, I'm gonna put it in front of here. It has 5 moves: fire fist, AoE, you throw it at the ground, obviously. Fire flies, singular type move, can be AoE, it's all right move, nothing really crazy. Then you get flame pillar, which is an AoE move as well. All right, pretty good. Then you get Enkai Ente, all right? That's the huge supernova move, right? Huge AoE, one of the biggest damaging moves in the game, which is pretty cool. Then you get the Fire Flight, which is decent speed. So pretty decent fruit. It's definitely going to be good for grinding, and it's very, very rare. I'm putting it over all of these in A tier. I wouldn't consider it a S tier fruit though. That's just me, right? Next, we got Trimmer, right? This is definitely a S tier fruit. This is definitely a S tier fruit. I'm putting it right here. Right, you get Trimmer Punch, right? Singular type moves, pretty good. Yeah, then you get Trimmer Ball, which goes in a straight line, can still hit multiple people though. All right, then you get Island Shaking, huge AoE move. It's very, very good, and it does a lot of damage, right? Then you get Tsunami, which covers almost every single NPC on an island, depending on the island, and it's the best move for grinding in the game. So it is very, very good, very rare as well, and it definitely has to be an S tier. The damage, the rarity, the moveset. All right, the only bad thing about the moveset is no transportation, which I don't think any Trimmer or any game with Trimmer in it had a transportation move for it, but I still would consider it S tier in my opinion. Then we got Light. I'm putting Lights behind. No, I'm putting Light over, honest. We got Light Fruit, right? Light Kick, cool. Targeted at the ground, could be AoE. Then you got Light Sword, right? Pretty cool. You also have M1s with the Light Fruit, which not a lot of other fruits have. I think it's the only fruit that has M1s other than Buddha. So that's very, very good. It's gonna be very usable, right? Then you got the Light Flight, which is decent. It's decent, you know. Then you got the Light Shower, which you can hold down and target at multiple enemies at the same time, which is a very, very good move. Very, very good. Then you get Jewels of Light, right? No, Jewels of Light is the one you can hold down and target at him. Then the last move, Light Shower, is you can hold it down, then it just hits the whole terrain, which is an AoE move as well, and it's one of the best moves in the game. So yeah, Light is definitely gonna be probably the best fruit on this list to get, and it's gonna be very rare as well. So yeah. Next we got is Dark Knight, right? I would put it. It could be, to be honest, it could be A or S tier. It could be A or S tier. I'm gonna just put it A above these fruits as well, because it's all right. Definitely all right. You get Black Hole, which sucks them in. Then once you let go, it explodes, which is pretty cool. Then you get Dark Push, right? Good damaging move. It's AoE as well. Liberation puts it on the ground, then it explodes, which is pretty good as well. Dark Bomb, you throw it at the ground, then it explodes as well with good AoE. The damage is definitely there. Then Dark Travel, it's meh. So, actually, I'm gonna put that behind Mara. I'm gonna put that behind Mara. That's fair. That's right. Next fruit we have is Buddha. You can transform with this, obviously. You got the Bodhi Blast, right? Good. Like, once you transform, you're gonna be big, right? So the AoE is already gonna be there, kind of. Got the Bodhi Blast, shoot it at the ground, right? Dharma Gust, which is a pretty good move, right? Then Purifying Destruct, which kind of like Bombs Destruct as well. So Buddha. You can use other weapons while using this, and also I'm pretty sure you can use it with hockey. I believe so. Yeah. Where would I put this? It's gonna be very, very good for grinding. The M1 hitboxes are gonna be up there, and it's very rare. So, dang. All right. In front. There we go. In front of Dark. That's fair. Then last move, or last fruit we have is Lightning Fruit, right? Bam. Right, you got the Lightning Bolt, singular type move, boom, hit him with it. It is definitely AoE. Elthor, you guys know what that moves. I'll still put what the decent move, AoE, Lightning Rain as well. Then you get Rygo, which is a huge supernova type move, kind of like Mara's. Then you throw it at the ground and it's AoE. Then you have the teleport move. Okay, for transfer. I might have to put it right here in A tier as well. Yeah, I think this is an accurate tier list. If I missed anything, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, but let me know in the comment section. See you guys next time.
Homie, I honestly feel like a Kage when I'm coming up, proving no one can fuck with me. This is my prophecy, Piju Kurama, we bonded together, you see my nine-tail beast. Woke up, drip like a Kage. Sharma got hand and they do what I say. Feel like I'm Kaguya with the god play. Kurama kill him, I'm on your village, demon foxes. Switch up, and when I pin the pin up, you're dead. If you fucking with me, I'd tell you list of regrets. They go forward when I show how I lit up the rest. When I flow, I'm the go, bitch, get up.